treat their diseases and illness. And there are a group of doctors who voluntarily offer services and treatment to refugees for free. And they are highly respected among the refugees. So today we will bring you to a small clinic, and this clinic is in a relatively busy corner of Irbid. And in this corner we can see a lot of refugees or different kind of small buildings, but for this corner it is rather a busy and good corner of the city. A lot of refugees want to live in such a part of the city because it is nearer to the hometown and the daily expense is lower. And the clinic is on the 3rd floor. We can see we have the cement structure. And because of that, the signal may not be so fluent. We will pass the passage very quickly and to invite you to have a look on the clinic and how the clinic can support and accommodate thousands of Syrian refugees and patients. So here we come into the clinic on the 3rd floor. Here we have an eye expert who is very respected in Irbid, and his clinic, we can see that there are a lot of patients waiting here. And for such a clinic, it was started in 1992. From 2001, the clinic has offered services for free to treat the eyes of refugees. According to the doctor, he has treated about 40 to 50 patients each day, and from 2001 till now, more than 100 Syrian patients have received treatment here. And in the process, he only charged the cost for operation, no other profits. So here we follow our camera and then go into the clinic to see the specific situation. And here we have the waiting room. We have a lot of patients waiting for treatment.
Hello, good morning, Dr. Jamal. Good morning. Nice to make interview of you. Me trouble you? Does me trouble you now? Can I make an interview now? Oh, okay. So, how do you think to why do you think to treat the refugees free?
السبب الرئيسي اللي خلاني أخذ هذه الخطوة لمعالجة الإخوة اللاجئين السوريين، وإنجاز التعبير أنا حتى لا أسمح لنفسي بأن أقول لاجئين، وإنما هم أخوة وأشقاء وجيران. هو الجانب الإنساني الذي يفرض نفسه علي وعلى أي إنسان آخر يحس ويشعر بمعاناة هؤلاء الناس. لذلك اتخذت هذه الخطوة انطلاقا من هذا الحس والشعور بالمسؤولية الإنسانية.
don't feeling the suffering for this.
医生告诉我们说呢，是出于人道主义的救治，因为他认为。
The doctor says that he wants to do this for humanitarian reasons. He believes that the people in Arabian countries are suffering. His heart aches, so he wants to help these people for humanitarian reasons.
فبدأت المسألة تأخذ داخل الوسط السوري في الأردن من خلال ما يتناقلوه الناس. هذا واحد. يعني كمان أنا لعبت وقمت بدور متواضع جدا باتجاه، يعني خلقت حالة من التفاعل. فهذا الشيء اللي أدى إلى أن زيارة الأشقاء السوريين إلى العيادة.
When the first refugees come in 2011 to the clinic, then every refugees come to here, told another one, and they know the clinic and they come.
贾马尔医生告诉我们呢，是因为自2011年开始，他的第一位病人到这里来诊治之后，
So the doctor says that since 2001, the first patient came, and after that, we say the treatment was free. After that, the patient passed the message to his neighbors, his friends, and the message was passed on. So people know about the clinic.
من الإخوة السوريين بالعيادة يتراوح العدد يوميا بين 40 إلى 50 مريض، حيث أن هؤلاء المرضى يأتوا من العديد من المحافظات الأردنية، من عمان، من المفرق، من الأزرق، من أماكن تواجدهم إن كان في المخيمات أو في المدن أو في الأرياف.
Around 14 to 15 refugees, Syrian refugees come to the clinic, and many refugees come from Irbid, inside Irbid, and many refugees come from outside Irbid, from Jordanian city like Mafraq, Al-Zatari camp, Al-Azraq camp.
Okay, thank you. 贾马尔医生说呢，现在每天有大概14到15个病人来这里看病。那么这些病人现在大部分是来自于伊尔比德市和伊尔比德市之外，比如说像约旦的马什拉克，然后约旦的安曼，然后还有阿兹拉克难民营、扎尔特里难民营的难民们也都来这里。
Different cities, Amman or other refugee camps, refugee zones. The refugees from these places will come here to this clinic.
المتواجدة هذا جانب. الجانب الآخر هناك في بعض الحالات المرضية اللي فرضتها حالة الوضع اللي الاستثنائي اللي بتمر فيه سوريا، حيث هناك بعض المراجعين ممن هم من إصابات الحرب، ممن هم من وقعوا تحت التعذيب، ممن هم يعني معاناتهم بسبب ما يجري داخل سوريا وما فرضته هذه الأزمة من إصابات أدت إلى يعني زيارة العيادة. لذلك المرضى اللي بيزوروني شقين: شق المواطنين العاديين اللي هي الأمراض الاعتيادية المتواجدة، قد يكون هناك في حالة استثنائية بسبب حالة اللجوء والظروف الصحية السيئة جدا، وتحديدا من يعيش في المخيمات، حيث أن هناك بعض الأمراض أخذت طابع مزمن. لذلك تكثر الإصابات بالوسط اللاجئين المجمد. قسم آخر من المرضى هم كما ذكرت ممن تعرضوا لإصابات حرب أو إصابات تحت التعذيب. لذلك هي فئات من يزور العيادة يوميا.
There is two types of patient. Most of the patient, the usual normal, and some of patient they from the war, like bombing, like that.
Thank you. 医生给我们介绍说嘛，现在这个他救治的病例呢，主要是有两种情况，一种呢就是。
So the doctor mentioned that all his patients have two kind of situation or illness. One is for normal eye disease, and the other the result of the war, explosion or injury from the war. And for these kind of illness are very common among the refugees.
أوضاعهم لا شك يعني هو في تقصير إنساني حقيقة، يعني تتحملها البشرية بالمطلق، إن كان بجانبها الرسمي ولا بجانبها الشعبي. في معاناة حقيقية بوسط السوري وتحديدا بأوساط اللاجئين السوريين، معاناة كبيرة جدا. يعني أنا لن أتطرق إلى تقارير تتحدث عنها بعض المؤسسات والمنظمات، لكن ما أراه من حالات حقيقة تدمي القلب بحجم المعاناة التي يمر فيها هذا الإنسان.
There is a big suffering for Syrian refugees here in Jordan and here in Irbid, and there is no enough help from the world for these refugees.
这个医生告诉我们说，现在这个病人他的这些叙利亚难民们，他们遭受了非常大的苦痛，然后同时他们不但有身体上的这个苦痛，还有生活上的很多的这个问题，他们没有得到就是更多的一些帮助，然后造成了他们的很多。
And in their daily life, these refugees need more help, and they are in extreme difficulty. And we hope that refugees can get more help. We will not trouble the doctor for anymore. We will just go around.
好，我们可以。好，这个医生是我们贾马尔医生呢，是我们众多的其实，在约旦这个国家，因为它承载着刚才跟大家说，它承载着很多的战争的伤痛。
Just one of the many doctors who help refugees. For Jordan has witnessed wars. A lot of refugees live here in Jordan in poor conditions, and in this country, we can see a lot of also volunteers. And in this country, we have the teachers, doctors, and normal people who work for free, work as volunteers, including our photographer who has also worked to help refugees, including building the entertainment equipment in schools. So we have a lot of people who volunteer their effort. But overall, the refugees in Jordan do not enjoy good conditions. We are seeing the winter coming, and in winter, the temperature at night is around 0 degrees centigrade. Previously, the refugees rely on the UNICEF to offer support, but with the short of funds, the refugees are facing great difficulty in having access to enough camps to survive and live through the winter. And in our previous interviews, we gathered that refugees are concerned about winter because previous winters they have broken camps or the camps will be destroyed by the storm or wind. They are concerned about the shortage of food and camps and other daily supplies. And some refugees are still very concerned about the current situation in Syria, the exacerbating situation in Syria. According to the international organization survey, some of the refugees are considering going back to Syria. In 2018, 6 times of refugees come back to Syria than in 2017. But according to international organization reports, we say that among all the refugees, 80% of refugees want to have the chance to go back to their country. So we hope that refugees in Jordan can have better life. And we go back to the topic of the clinic. This clinic is famous in Jordan. We can see a lot of patients waiting outside. Each day, about 60 to 80 patients receive treatment here, including 10 to 20 Syrian refugees. And such a clinic is highly respected among refugees. A lot of people call the doctor in the clinic the uncle who has offered refugees great help. So we hope that this clinic can offer more services, more treatment to refugees. And we hope there are even further betterment of refugees' life. Thank you for today's show. And this is Wang Nan from CCTV in Jordan, Irbid, for the broadcast. Thank you.